Hi, I'm Sherry. Welcome back to Dreams Are Seeds. Today, I know it's been a minute since we've seen the garden, so let's go on a little garden tour and see how things are growing. Let's go. The straw bale tomatoes are looking pretty good. Here's our other bale. So far, so good. Oh, by the way, these these bales are oat straw, and we're getting some grass action on them. So, just food for thought. I haven't been deadheading my calendulas these past week, but they're looking pretty good. We have some over here as well. And now my whole bed is filling up with calendulas. It's such a dream come true. Here's the Black Nebula carrot flowers. So cute. Ooh, I think we have some ripe tomatoes. This one is definitely ready, and I think I can leave that on for another day. And here's some white cherry tomatoes. Yay! There's definitely a couple more ripe ones. And here are the remains of my Japanese black trifle. I mean, it's definitely starting to peter out. So I think I'm going to pull it out and replace it with a younger tomato. Yeah, look at those little unhealthy leaves. You're definitely coming out, but you've been a great one. Thank you. We have this going on. A little Siamese sunflower. Isn't that adorable? Kind of looks like a bird, like an owl. Or is that just me? So here's what's left of the kale bed. The dazzling blue kale still hasn't really bolted. This is a scarlet kale, and that's probably gonna live through the heat of the summer. I've had that happen before. And here's the 1,000 head kale. I mean, I'm definitely going to be planting this in my garden forever. A very, very big plant. Look at this. Look at the size of these leaves. They're almost as long as my forearm. Great, great plant. And it doesn't really look like it's bolting anytime soon. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for the 1,000 head kale. Now here is what I named my mystery brassica because I was not really sure what it was. But one of you lovely viewers told me that this is probably Brussels sprout. And I actually remember sowing some Brussels sprout when I sowed all my brassicas, but I thought it hadn't really come up. So this is a happy surprise. So this is a very happy surprise. And if it doesn't get alarmingly hot soon, we'll be sure to get some really beautiful purple Brussels sprouts. My glorious giant sunflower over here is also starting to give up the ghost. But we have some tomatoes planted in the ground. That one's looking real good. This one's looking great. And also these ones here. And these peppers actually look half decent. Here on the other side, we have a couple melons. I'm not sure if this is a sugar baby bush or a lemon drop bush watermelon. We'll see. Here I have a couple other curcubites. Some sizable zucchinis. I think I'm gonna leave that there for another day. Monitor your squash because they grow by the hour. And here I have my monster volunteer gourd. It's massive. It's almost reached the top of this trellis. And it's almost covering my walkway. So, and I actually have pruned it back at least 4 times. Crazy growing habit. The ice cream truck keeps driving by. And here, I'm really proud of this. It's a little awkward to film, but this is a cabbage. It's a red acre cabbage. And I can't believe I have a head of cabbage. Look at it, it's so beautiful. I'm probably gonna be harvesting that in a couple of days before it decides to bolt on me. And over here on this bed, the eggplants are looking good. The tomatoes are looking good. And the peppers are actually looking great. This may be the best looking peppers that I'm growing so far. Fortunately, these are not the spicy ones. Over here I have some less awesome looking peppers, but these are my dwarf tomatoes that are already nice and lush. I already see those on that side starting to pop out their little flowers. So that's exciting. Here is our future pepper patch, which it doesn't look as great as our pepper patch here, but we'll give it a chance. We'll give it a chance. Oh, I think I can see I planted some fish peppers over here, and they have this beautiful variegated leaf. Oh, look at that. Do you see this little splash of color? That's actually the variegation We have a smaller one over here. Now the fish pepper is kind of a spicy pepper, but I am a sucker for variegated varieties, so I had to give him a little space in the garden. I had to record this in selfie mode because look at the size of these potatoes. So these potatoes are at least a couple feet tall, and they're actually starting to flower. Look at that. All of them are bolting at the same time. Isn't that lovely? I love them. I can't wait for this harvest. This is the most beautiful potato plants I've ever grown. I'd never had them so lush and green and tall, and even and they're being attacked by some pests. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got some whitefly on it. Doesn't really bother them much. They're growing unbothered. I also wanted to show you this happy thing. This is the Magnolia tendril pea. And also, this volunteer tomato appears to be a Wapsi Pinnacan peach. My King of Grenadine black carnation finally blossomed, and it's so beautiful. So red and dark and rich. This plant is almost a year old, so it was probably stunted during the move, but oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I love that. So, that was it for today. Thanks for joining me on this little garden tour. It was lovely having you here, as it always is. And hopefully, I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Big white cherry.